Hey guys, Alpamilch here, and today we have a special guest on the channel. We are joined by Haddy the Creator. If you aren't familiar with this series, each one of us is going to take one Pokémon and makes the worst out of it. We're going to draw them as the disgusting and terrifying monster that they really are. Because, let's face it, Pokémon in real life would be so scary. I'm gonna draw one of the fan favorite Pokémon, Lucario. I'm gonna draw one of the fan favorites, Lucario, as the apex predator it was always meant to be. Let's go. So I start off by drawing the normal Lucario, running away in horror from whatever monstrosity lurks behind him. I begin with a simple sketch, and then I refine the lines a bit further before I go for the final line art. Then I lay down a solid background, just so I can use a clipping mask to color the whole thing without going over the lines. I pick the colors of his original artwork, but for the shading I use multiply and overlay layers while still making use of the clipping mask. I shrink him down and put him in the corner before I move over to the big boy. Again, I start off with a few sketches, but in hindsight I think the second sketch would have made a far better drawing overall, but I settled for the third one. But oh well. Art is about making decisions, and you won't always do the right ones. And I wouldn't even call the third one a sketch. I had a pretty clear idea of what I want to draw in mind, but most of the time I don't like drawing like this. It doesn't leave room for those happy little accidents. Once the quote-unquote sketch was finished, I once again lay down a solid color spot as a base and utilized the clipping mask. But for some reason I inverted the drawing process. I drew some of the shadows first and colored it using a multiply layer, including some slight color variations. For the lights, I once again used the good old overlay layer. I deepened some of the shadows a bit further, but once everything was in place, I could start detailing. I often find myself detailing the head first, probably because that's just something I want to get right. I tried to make him look gross and almost rotten, like somebody buried the Lucario in the pet cemetery. So for his fur I went for a wet and greasy look. To achieve that I just drew some individual strands of hair that stick together at the end. And I did that over and over again. For pretty much his entire body. But I left the parts in the shadow mostly untouched, because you just lose a lot of details in the shadow. I had to fix a few issues here and there, but that's pretty much it. So have a last look on Lucario and get ready for Haddy.
Hey guys, Haddy the Creator here. I'm an artist from Utah in the Salt Lake area. Thanks Alpamilch for letting me join in on this collaboration with them. I do a lot of these Poke Abominations over on my channel as well, and for this video I am doing Scyther. Scyther's always been a favorite of mine and I'm excited to jump in and draw him. Feel free to check my channel out if you like my style and like how this guy turns out, but let's jump in and draw up Scyther as a monster, as an abomination. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to draw the original Pokemon on the left-hand side over here reacting to the abomination version of himself. So I'm going to draw a normal looking Scyther but make him looking kind of scared. I pulled in a picture of Scyther just off of Google Images for reference and to pull the colors from. And I'm going to draw my own Scyther over here. I'm going to speed through this pretty quickly because he's not the focal point of this video. The video is about the abomination monster, so I'm just drawing him quickly. So now that's done and I'm going to design out and do a really rough sketch of the Scyther monster version, and I'm looking at some pictures for reference of different bugs close up. Bugs close up are just crazy looking. A lot of them look like monsters themselves. It's kind of a little spooky knowing that these things fly around among us and land on our shoulders and stuff sometimes, and man, they are pretty spooky looking. So Scyther is a bug Pokemon, so I wanted to kind of pull that reference out, and I don't know how much I actually ended up using in here, but I do like how these look, so I'm just refreshing myself with some of these, and then I'm just going to sketch out the rest of his body and just see how it goes, do it really loose and really rough before I jump in and start doing some line work.
So now I'm happy with the sketch, so I'm ready to make the sketch layer a little bit opaque so I can draw on top of it, and I am ready to do this. Line art time. My favorite time of every drawing. It's just the best. So I'm going to zoom in close, and I'm going to play through this process and just have fun with it. Not going to make you listen to me ramble on the whole time. So just enjoy some music and enjoy me drawing up this Scyther Monster Abomination version. So now I'm just finishing up. I'm pretty much done with this guy, but I'm going to jump ahead and reveal the final that I came up with. So here is the final Poké Abomination of Scyther. So here he is, the final Poké Abomination Scyther version. He's pretty spooky. I like how he turned out. His right arm's quite a bit bigger than his left arm. That was kind of an accidental thing, but it still looks pretty cool, I think. I'm happy with it overall. He does kind of look more dragon-y than bug-like, which was not my original goal, but I'm happy with how it turned out nonetheless. So yeah, if you like this drawing and you like the style of it, that's what I do on my channel, a lot of that. So come check out my channel, Haddy the Creator, and subscribe if you like this, and I do these pretty regularly. Thanks again, Milch, for the invitation, and I will catch you guys later.
I think I really need to step up my monster game. I mean, just look at it. It's so cool. Also, I have a deep appreciation for people who can pull off line art drawings like this. They're just so much in control of their art. It's amazing. I love it. So thank you so much for joining me on this one, Haddy. So everyone, please go over to Haddy's channel and check out our collaboration over there. And subscribe if you aren't already. Just don't cringe at my part there too much. I recorded that a long time ago, and that was pretty much my first time on camera. It was my first time on camera. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this channel as well. But that wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I see you soon. Until then, adios and have a great day. Bye.